Welcome to Kids for Cash, Episode 2. The Juvenile Center, which is called PA Child Care, is a juvenile center that was built to traffic children. In the well-known history of this center is called the Kids for Cash, that rocked the whole entire nation and went down in American history. PA Child Care sounds like it would be a place that you could take your child to, and they would be like a daycare. Well, that is not what happened. This PA Child Care was a human traffic building that was built purposely to traffic children. Much to my surprise, I was notified that this PA Child Care is now being used and has been being used for a couple of years as a juvenile center. Even after the horrific, terrible crimes that were committed on children, a lot of the parents have been letting me know that this is still called PA Child Care, but they changed it to Mid-Atlantic Youth Services after the words PA Child Care. This has upset many people that were victims of the Kids for Cash, because this is a building of a lot of scars, a lot of hurt, a lot of blood, and a lot of terrible things that happened to these children that were trafficked and wrongfully accused. I was just notified from a mother that some abuse is going on as of we speak right now, today, in this center, and it has not changed. The only thing that's changed is that the kids are not wrongfully trafficked, but they are wrongfully abused, and it isn't about money. But they are being abused, they are treated very badly, and some things that are happening are not supposed to be happening. So this is a repeat, but some of not exactly like the Kids for Cash, but it is still disturbing to the parents that are contacting me. We need to make this stop, and I think it's a hurtful thing for the children to know that this center is being used again and that children are being abused and not treated right. Our problem here is that some of the staff is still there that were there for the Kids for Cash. That should not be happening either, because there was abuse of power being done in this center by some of the people that are staff members that were blinded in the fact that the children were wrongfully convicted. How dare they use this center for a juvenile center after what happened in it and after what it was used for? That is a slap in the face to the children that were there, that were Kids for Cash victims. It makes them feel very uncomfortable that other children are being in this center with the bad history of what this building was built for. This building was built to traffic children. That's a proven fact. It happened. It's in the history of the United States and throughout the world. They themselves are sickened by the fact that this is being used. Okay, they changed it in its name and said it's Mid-Atlantic Youth Services to make it even sound good, but it's not good. The same abuse is going on to the children. They're being treated badly. This is not supposed to happen. This is not a good thing at all. It makes the kids feel there's no justice for them, and now other children being subjected to this. In the Kids for Cash, 95% of the children, the offensive happened in school. It happened in school setting. The cops were called, the guidance counselor was called, and all of a sudden it was taken to a criminal level, taking it away from the mothers and fathers disciplining their child or taking it to a magistrate level. It automatically went to a criminal offense. Because this happened in the school, In my investigation with many other people, we started to see that 95% of the people in the system, the children, the offense happened in school. We wondered, why was that happening that way? What was the motive behind all the offenses being at school when they happened? Well, we found out why. We found out the fact that this is one of the secrets that people don't know about, is the fact that every one of us as parents have children come home with the free lunch program paperwork to be filled out. Well, we fill that out in order to help our children while we're in a low income part in our lives. And we think that it's just going to the school, but it is not going to the school only. This is how the judges found out what children to traffic and to target, because the low-income families, single-family households, were giving out their information, and that is how the judges knew what children to target in each school, because they would not be able to afford an attorney. This is one of the secrets I have. I have many other that don't get out into the public of what really happened in the Kids for Cash. I'm going to share a lot more things with you throughout the entire podcasts. Right now, let's talk about the damage that has been done to the children that I told you about, that I would talk about a little bit. I have one person that her parents have to constantly be with her 24/7, because in one of these center settings through the Kids for Cash years ago, she was raped in the center, and she becomes very suicidal throughout her life now, and it's been about 10 years that she's free. And the parents actually take shifts of watching her so that she doesn't have to be put in a center for the rest of her life, like a mental center, so that she does not commit suicide. This is their survival. They watch her 24/7. All family members, uncles, aunts, cousins, brothers, sisters, all take turns and watch her and spend time with her 24/7 so that they don't have a death in their family. This is one of the saddest ones that I've talked to the family, I've talked to the victim, and it just goes to show you the damage that the Kids for Cash has done. She was violated in the center setting, with staff members along that were not able to protect her. And her only crime was she skipped school a few times. And in the system, she got raped and now lives a life of survival where people have to be around her all the time so she does not commit suicide. That is the danger and the terrible things that happened to these children that were incarcerated wrongfully. And that is the damage that has been done to a lot of the Kids for Cash victims. In my episodes, I'm going to be sharing some of the other terrible things that happened and the outcome and the aftermath of the Kids for Cash. I will be doing another show next Monday or Tuesday, and it'll be the third show, and I will be sharing a little bit more, some more secrets and some more after effect. Thank you for listening to my show. You could reach me on Facebook, Judy Laura Fisher, JudyLorahFisher. You could always message me, and I will get right back to you. Thank you for listening.